The Afghan Taliban and their allies periodically target the crucial supply convoys to disrupt the flow of essential goods to troops in Afghanistan. But unlike previous attacks in Pakistan, which have taken place mostly in the remote area near the Afghan border, the militants stunned Western officials with their latest attack at a supposedly well-protected truck depot near the capital city of Islamabad.
As such, there was no proper security provided because the local police, they were not in information of this very convoy. But we are looking into this aspect, that why it was there and why the security was not provided, and for that very reason, judicial inquiry has also been ordered.
Late on Tuesday night, over a dozen armed militants audaciously attacked a NATO terminal, taunting over 60 trailer trucks carrying over 80 NATO vehicles and oil used to supply fuel to NATO forces in Afghanistan. Rows and rows of tankers and trucks were reduced to a smouldering, twisted mass of metal after the towering inferno at the depot was brought under control in the early hours of Wednesday, including a dozen loaded with military vehicles.
It has exposed the vulnerability of the NATO supplies in Punjab, because earlier we didn't notice this kind of happening in Punjab. Second, it also confirmed that the sympathizers of the Taliban or their partners, they are becoming more and more active in Punjab.
Owners of the trucks and their drivers lament the lethargic response of rescue fire services and security personnel, and have lambasted a security failure, demanding immediate compensation for loss of lives and destruction of property.
This is an outrage. Just 3 days ago we demanded from authorities that there should be an extra security at this compound. When we came under attack, there was not a single security official to be seen, including the manager. We demand compensation for our losses.
Analysts warned after Tuesday's attack that growing violence in the Punjab, home to more than 60% of Pakistan's population, must be considered an escalation in ongoing violence linked to the pro-Taliban militants in Pakistan. The scale and audacity of these attacks would certainly suggest three things. Firstly, that these kind of attacks could not have been carried out by a handful of armed terrorists. Secondly, that the threat from these attacks previously came from those areas bordering Afghanistan, but now Pakistan is witnessing a growing number of these kind of attacks within its very heartland. And thirdly, the war in Afghanistan will not come to an end if US and NATO supplies cannot be taken through Pakistan, but will go a long way in denting their efforts in the so-called war on terror in Afghanistan. Adil Sabir for Press TV, Islamabad.